Camels are not the only thing that have had to adapt to these harsh conditions. Plants do as well. So let's have a little look at this information poster. So plants um, have a succulent store where they have the water in their stems and in the leaves. Some plants only live for a very short time so that they avoid drought. They grow slowly so that they use less energy and so therefore have to make less energy, so they don't use as much water. They have long roots that go deep underground and spread wide and far. You do usually find them growing, like palm trees and things growing in an oasis where there's like a water area in a desert. But other plants can grow throughout the desert in drier spots. They have spines or thorns on the plants to make it difficult for animals to eat them. So it's like a protection. A waxy coating on leaves and stems help to reduce water loss. So it's like a waterproofing. Very, very cool. Some plants have no leaves on, only small leaves that grow after it rains. The lack of leaves helps with water loss. Flowers that open during the night attract pollinators that are more active when it is cool. Leaves with hair help reduce the amount of water loss. Lightly coloured hair helps to reflect the sun's heat and shade a plant. How clever is that? Plants without leaves photosynthesize, so make energy in their stems instead of their leaves. And some plants have leaves that turn so that they can avoid having too much heat on them. So very, very clever. Now, your next task is about a date palm. So it's a palm tree that grows fruit called dates, which you can see here. And they grow in bunches, and these date palms can be ever so useful to humans and animals alike. So the dates are really delicious, sugary treat. So for animals and humans, and it's absolutely amazing because in a year, a date palm can produce 45 kilograms of fruit. That's a lot of fruit. Like, what would you do with that? Would you just have it in your house and make lots of, date delicious treats, or perhaps maybe sell it as a trade and make some money, especially if you had a few date palms in your field or your land. You can also use the leaves to feed animals or to make baskets or hats or something to shade you from the sun. The long branches, they can be 6 meters long. So they offer a great shady area for animals like cattle that can sometimes be farmed in the desert areas, or for humans or travellers who are travelling on their camels or stopping because their car has broken down. The root system is very elaborate, as you heard on the previous slide, and really, really deep underground. So lots of information there for you to consider, and then you can start answering these questions and start thinking about what provision do these date palms give human and animals in the desert.